What's going on, guys? Today we are playing Shogun 2. I am not exactly great at these 4x like strategy games, but I do love them. They are a lot of fun. So today we are going to, well, I don't really have a clan in mind, but we might go for, I want to go for a central one, like in this area here, because if you go for one here, or even sometimes even if you go for the Shokusabe, is that right? Yeah, Shokukabe? Shosukabe, then you can get like sectioned off, like encased, so you can't move around and expand. I might Masters of Battle, Masters of Peasantry. They're in like the central. They're the Uda clan, so I'm pretty sure there is gold here and here. That's like the best way to do it. So I want to start as either the Hojo or the Morai, or I could start as the Uda and hope that I'm able to just expand out. Okay, so yeah, we're actually in the game now. We've got the unification of Uda, as if it were not enough to contend with the rivals that surround us. Our home province of Owarai has long been gripped by internal strife. The army of rebels is marching to the southeast. It must be defeated if this clan is to be united. That is not a good start. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight into a battle, because like I think we can outdo them. This is either going to start off really bad or mediocre. Those are my two options. Okay, so we've actually made it into the battle now. And I do like to manually do the battles. It's like, sometimes I will just automatically do it, but only if I'm guaranteed a victory. And I've done a battle like 1,000 times. I just do like to actually get into there and command it myself, because you're probably, like, in any situation, even if you've never played the game before, you're probably going to do better than the AI, because it just whittles through both sides' armies until one of them wins out. It does just make it a numbers game. Whereas if you are commanding the army, you can actually sometimes get out with no casualties if you do it right. So we're just going to start now, because this is like bog standard, dry, no negative effects, so we're just going to start deployment now. This is a terrible spawn. Okay, they're over there. I'd like to set up here. So if we can just set the general in the back. Quick note, if your general dies, you've lost. So make sure they are nowhere near the fight. Even though they are usually a pretty decent unit. This is my... Okay, that's just a regular general. If that's your son and heir, I would not recommend making your son and heir a general, because if they are captured, then it can go terribly. Yari Samurai, they are pretty good melee. I'll probably bring those guys back, because everything can move once we're done with this. This is just getting them on the mountain. And who? They over here? Why are you... All of these go actually some... I don't think the grouping system works really well in this game. Like, they just kind of go wherever. I'm going to pause this because the enemy's coming and my guys are just off for a hike. Where are yous off to? You and you go here. You go there. You come forward. Come forward. You're in a good position. You should be firing at that's light cavalry. Right, well, another thing, don't use bows against cavalry. Use long pointy sticks, because long pointy sticks is cavalry's biggest enemy. See here? Because what they do is they put the bomb bit in the dirt, point the sharp bit at the horse, and the horse just kind of impales itself. Bit grim, but you know, it works. Oh no, they're trying to bait me out. Yeah, no, that's not going to work, game, because I'm a human person. And I can wait here all day. They were actually trying to bait me out. I've never seen an AI do that before. That's like the standard way you get AIs to come down off a hill like this. You just rush the cavalry and then run them back, because they just follow after you with their troops. We're actually slowly moving down the hill. I might actually want to bring, oh, the random Nobuhide general. I don't even know where you came from. It's like, I think you just invited yourself. What are these guys' plan? They have got, is that it? Just like cavalry? Oh, okay. So we have won. I shouldn't say that. I should not be getting like too into this, because that is how you die in this game. Whenever, as soon as you think you've won, you've lost. If at any point you go, oh, I've got this, I've won, that is exactly the point when they're going to pull some reinforcements or a giant magical win button out of nowhere and just, I don't actually think they were trying to kite. I think they were just rushing at us, and then as soon as they saw that we had the high ground, where did they come from? See what I mean about them just pulling stuff out of thin air? They were hiding them in the, of course you can hide troops in the tall things. Yeah, I think they're on their way now. I need them to come over here, but they don't seem to want to. Mainly because we've got very sharp sticks. That has been known to deter people. These enemies are being very rude. They just don't want to fight. It's like, look how much of a lovely formation. I had a lovely formation up here. They didn't want to come. A lovely formation down here. Still don't want to come and get stabbed in the face. Okay, now starts the lag whenever all the people run at each other. Let's have a look. Now, we right now are going to do a very clever but very simple oh, I think they're doing that. Yep, they're doing that strategy. No, this is my strategy that I am doing. Pulling you out. See, they are trying to flank me. That would really cause issues. So we're going to try to flank their flanking flanks. With our flanks. Light cavalry, yeah, losing decisively. Because we have sticks, pointy sticks, as I said before. Usually my goal is wait till they come to us, because then they're exhausted, but I messed around too much and they didn't want to come over. Yep, there we go. You probably heard him say, I think that usually means you've killed their general, and everyone's running away. We don't want any survivors. No witnesses. So that is whenever you get your horse archer or horse people in, because horses are fast. There we go. A decisive victory. There's the head of the general. And battle. They lost 372. I lost 131. I feel like I could have lost less if I'd done that smart. But I'm not often smart. Yeah, I ran in these guys a bit too early because I did plan to kite. But then I was like, no, I'll just send them all in, and I should have pulled them back to wait for the reinforcements, but I didn't. Now, on to our next plan of action. We are at war with quite a few people, so we're going to go and kill them. But not yet. So the early game is so crucial. You have to be fast, or else everything is going to be taken, and you're going to be screwed. So, who are you? We are at war with them, so we are screwed. We're just going to go right into this war. Yeah, it's not exactly great. So we are going to wipe the floor with them. Why is the game saying, ooh, I don't know about this? Does the game just not have any faith in me? Usually NPCs or like AI will have one big army, one big scary army, and then tiny little ones around the place, usually in castles. If you can destroy their big army, then that is them wiped out. And you can just go around capturing land. Okay, I am going to set these guys up here. So I am going to set these guys up here. There we go. If you press the right button, it works. And I'm going to focus them all in this area. So that way, so then we get these two out again and bring them out here and stretch them thinner. Okay, I don't know why that took so much effort, but it did, because yeah, you can inspire everyone. Let's start and see if we get slaughtered. They have 2 generals, which I don't know why. I think the game thinks if you have 2 generals, you're super powerful. You're not. It just means you can die twice as fast. It's like, the general unit itself, unless it's like fully maxed out, it is not very strong. Mainly because if one specific unit dies, the general, the dude holding the banner, if he dies, then usually the units just go, well, I'm off. Todd's dead, so I'm going home. Okay, so they are, if you can see, yeah, they're getting peppered with arrows. And if we go into slow-mo, look how much their numbers are going down. These are the issues here. They're generals, because as common as it is for them generals to just get wiped out, if they can reach your units before, then issues are happening. So we're just gonna put these guys out front. That is why I wanted to have these guys up front, so we could have like a wall, a general block wall. But I don't know if we'll be able to have them there in time. Yeah, looks like they're gonna reach us. Yep, see, crashed right through. Okay, they're on either side, so they'll just encompass them anyway. And look how much them guys have been taken out, like 30 of them. I'm going to bring these guys forward as well. These guys are waiting just outside the area. They're trying to bow us back, but like, that's not going to work.
My lord, their general has fallen.
There we go. So that's their samurai here getting slaughtered. So I'm going to do this strategy here where you pull your troops apart. Like you send these guys over here and them guys over here, because then you can bring them up.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Yeah, you can bring them up and around, but I didn't pull them out far enough, so usually you can pull them around and just crush around them when that's like a clear victory, but no, I think it's best if we just bring these guys back. I'm just going to end battle now. That's their major army destroyed, and I still exist, so... And they're also exhausted. Okay, now they're army lists, so we can just go and capture all of their stuff. Like, here. Okay, there we go. Quick battle done. Lost barely any. They lost everyone. And took the fort. And we are going to peacefully occupy. Never vassalize, because it is just pointless. And looting doesn't really do anything for you, because it just makes the people so annoyed about you. And it takes a long time. Repair the castle, it will cost very little. Okay, so we're going to go into an alliance with them just so they won't invade. That's the main reason. Okay, so we're going to break the siege. We are not going to break the siege. Yeah, we definitely are, because they've only got like 2 generals. That is their one move. If we fight it ourselves, then we can easily beat them. Retainers, they are almost entirely useless. They're not very good. See what they're trying to be sneaky and do here? They're trying to send the troops around the side, which is not going to work. Because I have a brain. And I'm able to see that they're doing that. I just need to hope that my troops have a brain. I can buy as many troops as I want. I can't give them a brain. Really? You're just going to go up and around again? Yeah, no you're not. Now, yous should all be shooting at these guys now. Let's check. Generals. They have 2 generals, I forgot, right? Yeah, but these ones are losing decisively. It's an annoying distraction because I had to pull those guys away, but it shouldn't be too bad of a loss. And I need these guys in the front lines.
My lord, their general has fallen.
There we go.
Cutting blow.
I'm not entirely sure what rallying does. They bring their general forward, which is a big mistake. There we go, we've got our main lines of scrimmage, I believe you call that. Our main front lines. Look, they're losing decisively because these guys got encouraged. These guys never even got over there, they're just... No, don't bother chasing. Come back around. What are you guys running after? No, come back. Okay, there we go, victory. They've only got 6 people remaining and 1,444 are dead. 1,044, not 1,444. I didn't kill that many. I'm not a murderer. They only killed 180 of us. The game doesn't really have a proper idea of how the game works, I don't think. But yep, that's what you get for trying to siege. Okay, now you... General's increasing rank again. Good for him. So yeah, we just wait. And then we want to take that. I was going to go up for here, but if, I mean, they're going to give me this, then I might as well take it. Yep, you go off and have your war. You have fun. Warriors recruited, there we go. Now let me see. You always want to make sure your capital or any bordering cities like this one has troops in it, because there's a good chance an army's just gonna go and come over here and punch you in the face and be very rude and say unpleasant things. I'm just gonna automatically resolve this because they only have samurai retainers, they shouldn't be able to defeat anything. Yep. Peacefully occupy. See, the samurai retainers are... I think they're supposed to be quite decent, but in reality, we've tripled in size, technically. Go to the diplomacy pad, you can see, we're here now. We're at war with them and unknown. And them. So we could get this entire coastline and come around here to the gold and then up. And I don't think we'd go up there quite yet. I'm going to exempt them from tax temporarily just because I do not want them rising up in a rebellion. A tactical tax exemption. And let's just recruit 2 of them and 2 of them. And then bring the current army out. Should we continue heading south? I think so, because I want to get to this gold here. And I don't want it to be taken over for me. So no, just go right through them. There's one peasant with a pointy stick on the road and you're really going to be like... They're just happily conquering the... Oh, if we conquered this, if they conquer that side of the island, and we'll conquer this side of the island. Oh no. This is why you want an army in your capital. Sorry sir, I need to skip past you. Thank you. Peacefully occupy. Province captured. Clan destroyed. That was the one we just destroyed there now. Clan countered, the Hojo. Warriors recruited. And let me just check the capital to see if it is about to fall. I think it should be okay. He says as he buys more men. As he recruits more people for his army. Yeah, I don't buy humans. That's very illegal. Oh no, their army got bigger. Okay, I want to get my main army back there. My plan was to just keep going and take here because gold. But if they've got a big scary army... Okay, yeah, bring them back. Bring back as many as you can. We're getting a lot done. This is going shockingly well. I haven't died yet. Usually this is around the point whenever everyone declares war on me and says you smell and brings in 500 billion armies. Mounting unrest. Okay, so so the big scary army has actually just been destroyed by the Mino and we're allied. That is an issue because because I need that land. Okay, we're just going to bring everyone. Every single person. Come on, actually, most of you, not all of you. Okay, so I have moved my entire army back to this border. They've noticed me and they have moved their army out. It says concealed army discovered. They haven't discovered me, I discovered them. You see the way they're hiding in the trees? They moved their army out of the castle, so I'm just going to come down and take that. That was very foolish of them. I knew they would have lost, but still. Nothing really happened. I just built a few things. We were now able to recruit bow samurai, which is pretty good. They are better than the Uda, but they're more expensive, of course. It's just kind of how the things work. I think we're ready for this war, because yeah, there's no real reason not to, because they're unfriendly now. They are trying to improve relations.
Say what you must, but my heart tells me not to listen.
See, yeah, that was one of my worries. They're allied with them guys. I don't really care. They're joined by them. That is fine. So I'm just gonna go and take that castle now. Izu. Yep. Come on. Fight me. Yep. I'm helping. Ooh, look at the fight. There we go. Yeah. They killed 20 of my men. A few of these guys. And a few of them. And we're going to peacefully occupy. Now, my alliance with these people here was broken, which is probably an issue. However, I have gold. There we go. Only retainers and some poor Yari, not Yushari. We'll peacefully occupy that. And look, I'm noted as famous now. Ooh, wow. Yeah, so I'm not really worried about these guys. So I could try and restart the alliance or like get them to back out of the war. However, they're not threatening me. Like the second they send a big scary army over like these passes here to take out, then I am going to be like, oh, please forgive me. But now, not so much. Okay, so we're going to try actually fight the, remember the concealed army? We're actually going to try and fight that because it is only like a few things. And they have what this game considers to be siege, which is the firebomb. I want to show you how useless they are. They don't do anything. They're only supposed to be useful whenever you're invading fortress. However, you don't need them. Your units will firebomb and destroy defenses on their own, so you can just ignore it. Okay, so I've got the formation ready. Got these guys here, all in war formation at the front, or wall formation, sorry, not war formation. These guys waiting in the back, and then the bows, because I have 9, they're set 3 line, 3 line, 3 line, so like 3 columns. So whoever's standing in the cross section, ooh, they're going to get many unwanted body piercings. However, they probably are just going to be like, ooh, whoop, and come and just ruin everything. That's why these guys are here, so they can, just in case. I also formed them into groups, however, groups aren't great, so we're just going to wait, yeah. Come see, look, there's their fire bombers. It only gives you 30 units, the same as the general, so it's useless. The Yari, and then they've got bow and katana. They've got an odd formation here. Bows, then katana, then fire, then... yeah. The general at the back, and then the Yari in front of that. That kind of makes sense. This, not so much, and this even less. Okay, as you can see, their katana samurai are having a very bad time. They've like entered the range of the things, and they think they're trying to come around this side here through the trees, like this. But that's not going to work. Oh no, okay. They are just heading straight for these guys. Good thing I have them here. So I'm just going to keep them, like have them stay in that formation. And actually, yeah, I thought these were the bowmen for a second. I was like, oh no, that's going to cause issues. But no, I thought ahead and put them there. So we'll wait. And they would be destroyed by katana samurai. But luckily, we've already killed like 50 of them just before they could even get here. So even though they are stronger than these units, I think we'd be able to wipe the floor of them either way. Yeah, they're running, and I think they're running too. And they're running too. Well, they're just walking back and forth in the fire. That's not a good idea. Their general is really, really bad state right now. Like, one well-placed arrow could just ruin them. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went down. Good reenactment. Ooh! The general's better now. Accuracy for all bow infantry. An armoured war dog. A dog. 5 accuracy for all bow infantry. That is so good. And probably important. However, it's a war dog. Right, guys, I think we're going to end it there before before this whole battle starts. Well, we're going to end at the sitting competition because this is probably going to go terrible. And if you want to see me lose the game, then just watch the next episode if it ever comes out. I don't know. I might lose terribly and then get really upset. Anyway, I'll see you next time. That's the wrong button. I meant to do this.